Texas. Great to have you with us here on the program alongside Dallas Creighton and Eduardo Perez. I'm Adnan Burke. It's great to have you with us. This AL Central has been so unpredictable, and the Kansas City Royals, who took a big step forward last year, have been taking a huge step forward lately, facing the Detroit Tigers and looking to keep rolling as the Tigers look to spoil Kansas City's 10-game win streak and avoid the sweep. Bottom of the fourth, Miguel Cabrera scores Austin Jackson.
And if they want to win, this is the guy that's going to have to do the damage. Miguel Cabrera showing emotion at second base. Let's go, boys. Ride me on.
However, later, it's 1-1 in the fourth. The fly ball, Aoki will go to second. Look at the heads-up play there by Esperanza. They get Cabrera. First, though, as we take a closer look, is he safe or is he out?
Looked out right there to me, and Escobar, very good baseball instincts, making that play.
So he's correctly called out, and then later, that'll be J.D. Martinez. Now there's none on. A home run. Martinez 7 for 14, 3 home runs, 6 RBI this series. Detroit's up 2-1. As for Anibal Sanchez, he was solid on the hill. Top of the fifth, 2 on, 2 out. We'll get Aoki here.
He had a tremendous fastball today, which allowed him to have success with his off-speed, the changeup down, the slider. He had all of the pitches working today, able to expand up in the zone, get guys chasing.
Sal Perez pops up foul territory. J.D. Martinez. Nice catch at the railing as Sanchez likes the help he's getting from his friends. Top of the seventh, 1 on, 2 away. Gerard Dyson reaches and lines up to short to end the inning. Sanchez 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned, and now it's time for Joe Nathan, who has made things awfully hairy this season. Here, he looked good.
Dotting the fastball, like I said, when you pitch off that fastball, the curveball becomes better than you like to see it. From Nathan, though, here is the depth on that slider right there. That's when we start to see the old Joe Nathan that we're all used to.
The Tigers snap the Royals' win streak as Nathan strikes up the side. They win this one 2-1. A's the final. Billy Butler did go 2 for 4. He's hit .441 with 11 RBI in his last 9 games. Sanchez, first career game with 0 strikeouts, even though he went 7 strong, allowing just the 1 run. An impressive performance for the Tigers and Joe Nathan here on the big screen.
Right now, we'll take it any way we can. We need some W's. Stay with the hot team right now in the Royals. So, you know, nice 2-1 win. A lot of positives came out of today.
It's a baby step. You know, we still got to continue to win games, but it was a step. I think the most encouraging thing was the way Joe threw at the end. That kind of looked like Joe Nathan from a year ago.
I've been working hard. I've been busting my butt trying to get things right. We figured some things out this last week, and you know, today definitely showed some promise, and hopefully this is a step in the right direction.
Well, Nathan struck out the side on 15 pitches. Part of his struggles this season has been his inability to come in and get clean innings. In fact, this was just his 7th clean outing where he came in and did not allow a base runner of the season. That is half as many as he had by this time last year. Take a look at what happened in the NL Central in regards to the Indians, as Justin Masterson and company were hosting the Angels, and Masterson was supposed to get the start on Wednesday night. Game was rained out. He said on Thursday he was dealing.
Last time out, he was a little flat. The breaking ball was a little flat. Didn't have the depth. And you see here today, the release point. Everything is out in front. And look at the tilt on that slider here, locking up one of the best hitters in the game.
7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts for Masterson. C.J. Wilson ripped off some K's too, didn't he?
What he had command of today was a fastball into the righty, more specifically a backward fastball. As a lefty, you can run that thing in there on the inside part of the plate to a right-handed hitter, add a little bit of finger pressure on the index, and bring that baseball back over the black for the punch-out.
Top of the 10th, tied at 1. Mike Trout's hitless, but he hits from the left with the double. Cole Calhoun will advance the 3rd Trout's hit streak at 13.
Well, you have to go extra innings to get it. Hanging slider.
And then Albert Pujols grounding single on the right side.
Here's the part I don't agree with. You do not shift with Albert Pujols with runners in scoring position, especially in the 10th inning. Too easy for the best hitter in all of the game for the last 10 years.
More on the prevalence of shifting later in the show. In the bottom of the 10th, Cam Pedrosian's in. He walks the leadoff batter, which, as we all know, is a no-no in baseball. And after a little mound meeting, it'll be Jason Kipnis drilling this one deep to center. Trout will throw a second. Kipnis is safe. Runners in second and third with 1 away.
There's no reason he should be closing the game in this situation.
Well, the closer, Ernesto Ferry, comes in to pitch. His last 2 games, 1 inning, 7 hits, 5 earned, bases loaded, 2 away, and Nick Swisher for a walk-off grand slam.
Got to stay out of the middle of the plate, especially late in the ball game. Gary's been struggling to keep the ball down. Hopefully he can turn it around and help his boys out in Anaheim.
The Indians' 11th win in their last 12 games. They enter the game an MLB best, .368 batting average with the bases loaded this season. And for Swisher, his 4th career walk-off home run, his first since September 8th of 2010.
Jerry, I faced him a couple times. He's got a plus fastball, extra speed on those. Just for me, I mean, obviously, you can see that flag's blowing straight in today. Not exactly the best home run days of all, but either way, man, I'll take it. It was a great game, man. We fought hard all day long.
All right, elsewhere in the Central, Johan Pino and the Twins hosting the White Sox after a rain delay. Pino, the oldest pitcher to make his MLB debut in Twins history. He's 30 years, 175 days old. First batter, he gets Adam Eaton swinging, and then more. Fastball.
Fuzzy baseball is 90 miles an hour, running it up. Look at him expand the zone there. Even at 89, with a well-placed pitch, you're able to keep these guys off balance. That's the key to execution. Rotation, rotation, rotation.
Pino, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned, 7 Ks. Maurer had a good night. RBI single scores Danny Santana. We're tied at 2.
Not trying to do too much. Joe Mauer having his knees with him as he's playing first base all season long.
Bottom of the 8th, it'll be Maurer. Opposite field, RBI double. Santana scores. He was 2 for 4 as the Twins win it 4-2. So Minnesota picking up that victory in a very bunched up AL Central. We try to determine this race over the next 90 or so games. Who's going to be a key player to watch?
Justin Verlander. I know folks are going into panic mode right now. He's mired into the worst slump of his career. What he does for the Detroit Tigers, though, is he sets the tone in the clubhouse. He sets the tone on the field. He's got to be able to go out there and show these guys, hey, I can shake this off. I can right this ship. And I think we all know he's the man that's capable of doing it.
Nick Swisher, Cleveland Indians, if they want to have a chance, he's going to have to hit. It's unacceptable, the numbers that he's put up. 273 is his best number, and that's when he's behind the count. That tells me, son, you better shorten up your swing from the get-go to put the ball in play. You're getting older, your swing's getting slower, make the adjustment.
All right, good stuff going on there. Welcome to post-game, or post-clip, rather. Discussion here on Talk Radio version of the OMSR. I'm your brief but very concise host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Row. Also give you a synopsis. The other parts coming up. You know where you are based on the title, but the title of YouTube is limiting in trying to describe everything that may be reviewable from baseball. It's not just one game. So in part 1, okay. Kansas City going to Detroit. Could the Royals extend to their best winning streak ever? And then the Angels versus Cleveland. Some nice Nick Swisher having his hitting struggles this year. But boom, grand slam, extra innings, THRILLOFIN. And it's Rangers Twins in the very competitive, full of parity AL Central. In part 2, for the review, Clayton Kershaw's first no-hitter. Surprised it took him this long, really. And then a review that talks about what's alluded to the Angels-Indians game about the shift they did against Pujols. That's back in part 1, if I have to mention that. After Kershaw in part 2 is the full extent of the not oft understood shift in baseball and some crazy alignments that you can see out the infield, outfield, and so forth. All right, so I switched up, excuse me, the format, the OMSR for baseball. Do all the talk radio after. I pretty much assume at this time I'm talking to myself, but it indemnifies the OMSR position. Plus, there's always a good quickie sport rant of the segment, pursuant to the topic being discussed. So, in that case, it would be about, you know, it's nice to see the stadiums filling up more so this time of year as opposed to this time last year. Seems like more people are getting out for baseball. And with regard to, you know, why does the OMSR have to split these up into so many parts? It's because MLB has this little branch of theirs called Advanced Media, much like NFL Properties LLC. makes a lot of money for the NFL on a whole. Not so much makes the money, they oversee that division. All things monetizable. And so too is it true about MLB Advanced Media. And so I'm just kind of tired of them coming along and trying to piggyback on the OMSR when it's all minimal use. These are third-party clips as it is. And try to say third-party content ID. BS is what I say. So the more original content I provide, that's why I'm doing all of this after. I can start talking about how, my mother-in-law makes a great chicken schnitzel. At what time did I say that to who's still listening? I should start doing that. Ask some crazy far-out question. See if some of my subs are like, yo, you paying attention out there? Try to keep the sports talk interesting. All of Colin. Not like I'm copying him. Just so happens that I stumbled across Colin when, what was going on? Big time college football game. Never heard of him before that. I'm just saying. Never heard of Colin Coward. I'm like, this guy's a lot like me. And he and I do see eye to eye on darn near everything. Try to, relate all this sports stuff that goes on outside of the game itself, relatable to life, you conduct yourself in class, and so forth. All the video highlights courtesy to ESPN, vis-a-vis Baseball Tonight, much vaunted platform, flagship show of theirs, Baseball Tonight. They make it great. There's no way in Hades you can watch more than just your favorite club in baseball. There's just too many darn games. You'd be watching, seriously, is there anybody out there that watches 10 games a day? I don't think so. You get TV'd out. It's impossible. What was I alluding to? Yeah, all the video highlights. Did I say MLB, ESPN, Baseball Tonight? Just say it again, cover CYA, and then everything else to the OMSR. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching those silly DUIs while you're out there celebrating summer. The finals are over. What's left? College football tailgating coming up. We're laid out to you.